For the past 14 years, he's helped transform over 21,000 clients. He was the first one to popularize 30-minute fat loss workouts in El Paso and Las Cruces. He's changed the fitness industry in the U.S.-Mexico border. He's the trainer's trainer and has helped hundreds of fitness enthusiasts become trainers. Over the last 7 years, he's helped thousands of kids in need through his charitable contributions. He's the CEO of Raw Fitness, voted #1 gym by the City magazine. He is the king of weight loss, a master in success mindset, transformation genius. He's the man on a mission to change 1 million lives by 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise and put your hands together for Mr. Octavio Urias.
Let me tell you a story about how I was betrayed, okay? So, ever since I was young, and I started, I had my first girlfriend, right? You can just imagine that. And I was all in love and this and that. And then guess what happened? She cheated on me. I was 13 years old. I was betrayed. So that left a scar on me. I don't know if that ever happened to you, maybe in high school, maybe, I don't know, right? But that left a scar on me. And then next thing I know, I was depressed for a while. I was shy, I was unconfident. And I move on in life, and then friends betrayed me. I started to get bullied, made fun of. And then next thing you know, I grow and I started, going to high school, and I started the gym and all these things, and I start feeling a little bit better about myself. But guess what? Again, I faced betrayals. Go to school, face betrayals. And then guess what happened? I started in business. And I don't know if you've been in business or in your career, but maybe, just maybe, not everything is looking out for you, right? So I had my first betrayal. This was back in 2011, right? And it took me like 6 months to hire someone because I was so picky and I was so scared, and this was my business and my baby, and it was new. And I poured my soul, my heart, everything into training this person. And this person just became like my mini-me. Like, we talked the same, everything was the same. We were on a roll. I was like, man, I'm finally getting this thing to take off. And then guess what happened? I was betrayed again. That person left, tried to steal my business, tried to steal my clients, and here I am, back to zero. And I mean, literally, just like, I'm a man to admit this, like, I was just crying, freaking out, stressed, like everything was just going wrong. And then I started to ask myself, no matter where I go, whether in Mexico and US, I've lived in both places, here I am giving my best, right? And I end up being betrayed. So I asked myself, what's going on? And I came to this conclusion in my frustration and asking, like, how come nobody takes me serious? How come nobody respects me? It's because I betrayed myself. It's because I didn't respect myself. I didn't take me serious. I was living, going through the motions, patting myself on the back because I thought I was doing something right. But I betrayed myself because I was not doing what I could have been doing. I was maybe doing 80%, but I had that 20% of potential that could just skyrocket things, right? And I would sabotage myself. And I would get stressed and frustrated and take a few steps forward, then take 3 to 4 steps back. And that's how I find myself. And I said, you know what? Until I stop betraying myself, until I earn my own respect, how can I expect anybody else to respect me? Whether it is my parents, whether it is my siblings, whether it is my girlfriend, my now wife, my employees, my clients, the market, the friends. How can I expect anybody to respect me when I haven't earned my own respect? See, it's easy to point the finger and say, she did wrong, he did wrong, but let's point the finger inwards. It all starts and ends with you. And between all those years of just struggling, I was trying to get in shape, trying workouts, trying all the supplements, all the diets, and I found myself emotionally eating. Because guess what? Every day, life brought a surprise to me. A betrayal here. Oh, maybe a great day, exciting. Oh, but then guess what? This happened with my family. Oh, maybe things going great with my family and my relationships. But guess what? I flunked this class in school. Or maybe I lost this client. Or maybe I got fired. Or maybe, I got my hours cut at work. So, frustration, stress, pressure, life's pressure, outside pressure, it's what really caused me to reach for something for pleasure, give me comfort, forget about the bad stuff. And for some of you guys might be food, for some of you guys, might be alcohol, maybe a bad game, maybe, I don't know, whatever you do. But this thing we're gonna cover is gonna apply on everything. It's not just food. Some of you guys might be drugs. Hey, we're not here to judge, okay? We've all been in that situation where you're begging for an answer, for an escape, for things to get better. So I'm gonna share with you, let me get my marker here. I'm gonna share something I learned and how I was able to overcome this. And now, yes, I eat yummy foods. We're humans. And that's one of the great pleasures in life, right? But it's not that the food is gonna be in control over you. You gotta control. Like if you ask anybody that knows me, my family, my wife, anybody, they'll tell you, I can control myself. I can have a cake in front of me. If I don't wanna eat it, I won't eat it. If I have that bad food, it's not because I couldn't control myself. It's because I scheduled it and I said, this is gonna be my cheat day and I'm in control.